Once upon a time, in a cozy little town filled with colorful houses and big leafy trees, lived a tiny ghost named Skippy. Now, Skippy wasn't a spooky ghost. Oh, no. He was a friendly, fluffy ghost, as white as a fresh marshmallow and as round as a pumpkin. Skippy lived in the attic of a cheerful yellow house. He loved his home. During the day, he would float by the window, watching the children play in the park and the birds build their nests. But Skippy was a little bit shy. He had never spoken to anyone before. One cool autumn evening, something magical started to happen. The leaves on the trees turned bright orange and yellow. Pumpkins with funny faces appeared on every doorstep. And children started talking excitedly about something called Halloween. Skippy floated down from his attic, curious about all the commotion. He saw children dressed as pirates, princesses, and even little black cats. They were carrying bright orange buckets and knocking on doors. Trick or treat, they would shout with big smiles. Skippy wanted to join the fun more than anything. He wanted to say hello and maybe even try a piece of that delicious-looking candy everyone was eating. But he was just too timid. What if they were scared of him? What if they ran away? So, he just watched from behind a big oak tree, feeling a little bit lonely. He saw a little girl dressed as a witch trip over a pumpkin. Her candy spilled all over the sidewalk. The little girl started to cry. Skippy's little ghost heart felt a pang of sadness for her. Forgetting all about being shy, he floated over as fast as his wispy tail could carry him. He didn't know what to say, so he just started to gently nudge the colorful candies with his nose. One by one, he pushed the candies back towards her empty bucket. A lollipop here, a chocolate bar there. The little girl stopped crying and watched in amazement. She wasn't scared at all. She giggled. "Wow," she said softly. "Are you helping me?" Skippy froze. Someone was talking to him. He gave a little, shy nod. The little girl, whose name was Lily, smiled a big, friendly smile. "Thank you, little ghost. My name is Lily. What's yours?" Skippy took a deep breath. He tried to make a sound. A little woo came out, soft as a whisper. Lily giggled again. "That's a nice name. Do you want to come trick-or-treating with me? It's more fun with a friend." Skippy couldn't believe his ears. A friend? He had always wanted a friend. He bobbed up and down excitedly. It was a ghost's way of saying yes, please. So, Skippy the ghost and Lily the witch went on an adventure together. They went from house to house. Lily would shout, "Trick or treat," and Skippy would do a funny little wiggle behind her, which made everyone laugh. People weren't scared of Skippy at all. They thought he was the best Halloween costume they had ever seen. "What a clever floating decoration," one person said. Another gave Lily an extra piece of candy just for Skippy. Skippy had never felt so happy. He wasn't just a shy ghost in an attic anymore. He was Skippy, the friendly ghost who had a wonderful friend named Lily. They walked under the bright moonlight, their shadows dancing on the pavement. Skippy learned that making friends wasn't scary at all. It was actually the best kind of magic. When it was time for Lily to go home, she gave Skippy a big hug. Well, she tried to hug him, but her arms went right through his fluffy, marshmallow body. They both laughed and laughed. "Thank you for being my friend, Skippy," Lily said. "This was the best Halloween ever." Skippy did his happy little wiggle and whispered a slightly louder with this time. "It meant, you're my best friend, too." As Lily went inside her house, Skippy floated back to his attic in the cheerful yellow house. He wasn't lonely anymore. He snuggled into his favorite cozy corner, holding the extra piece of candy Lily had given him. He knew that even though Halloween was over, his new friendship was just beginning. And from that day on, Skippy was no longer the shy ghost in the attic. He was the bravest, friendliest ghost in the whole town. And he couldn't wait for his next adventure with Lily. Thank you so much for listening to Skippy's story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to hear more stories, don't forget to follow our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Sweet dreams.